How we doing, everybody? Welcome back. Um, so today's video is to help you prepare for that new dungeon with the new boss. Honestly, he reminds me of
My name is Gyoubu Masataka Oniwa! As I breathe, you will not pass the castle gate!
so the guy from Sekiro, whatever. Amazing game. Loved it. So this is going to help you farm Nether Spider because that's what they hinted at the artifact set that we're going to be needing to use to not land weak hits. Thankfully, the set did get a buff. I still don't care for the set. I still think we're going to be able to do the fight without this set, but just in case, I went and looked at other content creator teams. I've looked at the best teams that are going on in the world right now. And the best teams are obviously like a bunch of Acrisias and Geomancer and a block damage guy. Helicath, okay? But this team, I found I need to give the credit to, let me look here. Odd One Gaming, he is a official Raid Shadow Legends content creator, and he had this exact same team, so I took what he put down and I copy pasted pretty much right then and there. And let's just go over the team, okay? So first I'm going to show you the champion stats, okay? And then well, I mean, we can just do it in here because they don't really need any specific sets except for Reliquary Tender, but that one's easy. Okay, so I have them set up in this turn order here. And it does matter. Turn order matters. Not so much in this team, but in general, just keep it in mind. Geomancer's first, Veno second. Just make sure Geomancer's first. That's really all you want to do. He also brings a useful aura that gives everybody else extra HP, and it's going to help him survive, okay? So for right here, you just need him above like 250 some odd speed, okay? Your mileage may vary, and you just need him to have enough accuracy to land his debuff. So on the first wave, Geomancer will open with this and never use Quicksand Grasp. Open with this, never use Quicksand Grasp. And then on the final, just have him use Quicksand Grasp and then never use Creeping Petrify. The strategy is Geomancer's AI is pretty smart and he will target the boss with his A3. Now the boss and the spiderlings, just like the spider in Spider Dungeon, are one entity when they take damage, okay, from like dots and stuff. It's just the way it's coded. It's weird, okay, and it's not always 100% the way it's going to be that way. But for these instances, it is. Make sense? So I'm pretty much just telling you this little cheat code that Geomancer is a legendary among epics, like many legendaries that we've started to find out over the years, but even more so now. He is the bane of bosses. But for this, honestly, just make sure he doesn't use his A3 on the first 2 rounds, and then just let him go prioritize his A3 and then only use his A1. When he puts his Quicksand Grasp on the boss and then he A1s to get the Spiderlings to counterattack, okay, that reflects the damage back to the boss, not the Spiderlings, to the boss. Okay, actually I think they all share it, to be fair. Now I hear you barking, big dog. You're saying, listen, all right, that boss is going to heal the damage back. This is a terrible strategy. You're fucking stupid. That's why you use Venom Mage, okay? Where A3 is attacks all enemies, 100% chance to place heal reduction for 3 turns, and then has a 100% chance of placing 5% poisons for 2 turns. The poisons don't matter. It's the AoE A3, okay? And the fact that it puts heal reduction on the boss. Also helps out when she puts enemies under heal reduction buff and inflict 50% less damage to try and keep your team alive just in case something goes awry. But I think if we could use a different champion in this, like maybe Morrigan, but hers is random, that heal reduction, so never mind on that. Either way, Venomancer is an epic, very easy to get. These are the speeds you need. She needs to be above 209-ish speed. She needs just enough accuracy to land her debuff, so the boss doesn't heal. So I need to up this accuracy a little bit. We are on stage 60 right now because stage, I think it's 90 isn't open yet. And these stats really don't matter. You just want it to be fast enough and have high enough accuracy, okay? And that's how it is. Block the A3 on the first 2 waves and let her rip shit riot on the 3rd. Helicath, amazing champion. Honestly, any champion that can put up 2 turns of block debuffs, or I'm sorry, 2 turns of block damage or immortality on your team, it's gonna work wonders. So you can use Helicath, you can use Sir Nick, you can use Man-Eaters. The Helicath's great in his own right. He was a fusion, so I expect everybody to have him, unlike Sir Nick, who is a Void Legendary, and unlike Man-Eater, who is a Void Epic. So block his A3 in the first 2 waves, and then have him prioritize A1, or I'm sorry, A3 and then A2 on the 3rd against the boss. Reliquary Tender, very slow. I wish I could get her a little bit slower. This would run a little bit smoother, but we're doing fast times. She needs nothing but a bolster set or a shield set to put a shield out on the team to help them survive that first attack. And again, if anything goes awry. So you want her to block her cleanse on the first 2 waves, and then on the 3rd wave have her prioritize the cleanse. Okay? Magnar, he's to help you get through the waves, right? And then he is on round 3 going to help you initiate AoE attacks on the spiderlings to force them to counter attack. Okay? His speed really doesn't matter too much, just as long as he can get an attack in. Her speed doesn't matter, except that you want her to be slow. Helicath you want above, like, you want around 246 and higher speed. But you don't want him going before Geomancer. Okay? So let's watch it go. And this is a pretty quick run. I don't need to disappear and put up some jam and music, but I will sing for you if you do wish. Boom. Cleans up that 2nd wave, and then we're on to the boss. Boss gives us the initial attack, right? And this is why we have the shield set, just so nobody dies right away. Boom. Puts up the block heals, and then we're off to the races. See how the boss heals nothing and takes damage from the spiderlings getting the reflect damage. And this is just how it goes. Fastest time so far has been 1:08. There she is with her cleanse. Boom. Helicath puts out another shield. Helps out. It's amazing. There you are. My fastest time so far, 58 seconds, 17 turns. Again, this is on Nether Spider 60, but the same team will work on Nether Spider, I believe it's 90, is the next one. Let's see here. So how do we go? Yeah. So we just finished up at 80. Because it's going to, yeah. So I think Nether Spider is next, actually. So it's going to be, yeah, 90. So there you are, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Again, I'm not fully buying that this is going to be the way that we attempt to beat that stupid fucking...
My name is Gyoubu Masataka Oniwa! As I breathe, you will not pass the castle gate!
That boss, whatever his name is. But we'll see. We'll see. That's the strategy for you here. I can even show you the champions. Let's go to recently used. And this is my Helicath. He is in speed and instinct. Okay. Fully booked. No blessing. Masteries are all the way down. Magnar. Arena setup. Okay. Cruelty blessing. He is in lethal and 2 odd pieces. Geo, he is in a full set of, or full 3 sets of perception. I put him in this for my twins team just so I didn't need to rely on the increased accuracy, and it's gone a lot faster and a lot smoother. Venomage, I have her in a stalwart set. I need to change her. I need to get this accuracy higher. So yeah, we'll change this resistance to an accuracy chest piece. Should be good to go. Again, reliquary tender, as you're seeing, she is only in a bolster set because you want her to stay slow so she can cleanse, but also so she doesn't take as many turns as everybody else, making the run faster. Okay. She has no masteries, fully skilled up. I have her on Miracle Hill because what else are you gonna put on somebody that heals? Honestly. Yeah, and then I'm sorry, Venom Mage. Her masters aren't fully done. Shame on me. She's a great fucking champion. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. Also, if you're having trouble hitting the accuracy requirements, put Venom Mage in the lead and put Geomancer second, so that the damage procs happen in that order. Okay? That's all I got for you today. I love you. God bless. Mwah. Goodbye. Also, don't forget, Fusion starts on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Bye-bye.